It's a goal! Can you believe it? It's extraordinary.
Jeremy Cameron, a star against the Crows when they won both head-to-head meetings last season. Davis has bets for starters. What about that for a matchup? And looking forward to this ruck contest as well. Dawson Simpson against Big Sam Jacobs head-to-head.
Champion person as well. Just cannot speak highly enough of him.
Taranto got a kick to it, and the big climb came from Brodie Smith over the top of Toby Green.
To his team. You could see in the 2017 grand final how much the Crows were impacted by the loss of him. They just couldn't get it out of their back half against Richmond that day.
Didn't get hold of it, and Laird able to link up with Miller at this time, trying to get that chain of handballs going. Crouch on the outside to Jenkins, who's trying to run Dawson Simpson off his feet in that ruck roll for the time being. JJ Davis back to Reed, bouncing ball. Eddie Betts in the vicinity, and it stays in for the Crows. Eddie! Oh, did he pull it off? He might have done. It's a freakish goal at that end as well from who else but Eddie Betts.
And he knew he was going to wear it here, but he still pulls the ball back for a little sneaky.
Oh,
There you go.
I'll see yours, Toby, and I'll raise you.
He actually aimed up the correct side of the footy.
He looks like he's had a good pre-season term. Last week he looked sharp. He had some high-flying marks.
A few cricketers out there with great pedigree. Alex Keith for one team. Canelio was a very handy cricketer. But we're in footy season now as Sloane goes long. One-on-one contest up forward, and the mark taken by Jenkins, who plays on and gets a quick reply for the Crows.
Yeah,
Great options.
And also towards Hardigan. So instructions coming from on-field from the Crows. No need for the runner out there as Taylor Walker weaves his way through traffic. Handball just set Smith a task. Oh, what about the vision? Into the stride of Rory Atkins to let fly, and he steered it home. Beautiful goal from a patient Adelaide Crows.
Beautiful finish.
Brownie alluded to maybe Toby Green just the first half as they rotate things a little. The Giants, now Sloane, spun through the tackle, linked with Miller. He goes long. Taylor Walker, didn't he sum that up beautifully? Umpire said play on, and now the Crows have some numbers. Out the back is Seedsman. Camped underneath it for the Giants was Taylor, under all sorts of pressure. How strong was Walker there to get rid of Buntine? Now the youngster, Chase Jones. What a beautiful kick, dropped over the top to Sloane. Can he stop the rot in front of goal?
How good was Chase Jones then, the new recruit? Summed it up all in 2 or 3 paces.
Do some things like that tonight, Durham.
Yeah.
Find himself a spot in round 1. First round draft pick.
Former captain of the Tasmanian under-18s, Chase Jones, and he set up Rory Sloane for the first goal of the second quarter. Told to play on. Can he step around Chase Jones? He got him, and he'll run in and kick a goal. The 19-year-old out of Tasmania putting his hand up for a spot in round 1.
A couple of nice things last 5 minutes.
Looking to take the game on now. Gibbs over the top. Knew he had a spare man as well. And the kick is a long one. Inside forward 50 towards Seedsman, and Green called into it. He spilt it though, and Seedsman is the beneficiary. And the Crows opening up a bit of a margin here late in the first half. Flung it over the top. Taranto. Oh, solidly coming in the other way was Brodie Smith, and he forced the turnover of possession as well. Now Lynch able to link up with Brodie Smith. Great to see him giving that dash off half back. And now the mark not quite taken by Taylor Walker, but he'll get the free kick, will he? He will, right in front. A couple of minor scores so far from Tex.
Bread and butter for him.
Yep, can't ask for a much better angle than this for Taylor Walker. And they've got a goal within the first minute of the third term getting underway. Adelaide kicking further clear.
Leo's kick. Get into the hands of Whitfield.
Smith works his way clear of defensive 50. Possession number 15 for him. Lace out to Lynch. Chase Jones again, little chippy this time. Keefe affected the spoil. Lockie Murphy trying to weave his way through. Jenkins gets goal side of his man and kicks another one for Adelaide. Interesting.
Can't do that.
Yeah, exactly. Miller up.
Controlling it now, Adelaide, aren't they?
It's almost 50 it is. He's into goal-kicking range now, if he so chooses.
And can he defend a really class forward, a clever forward? And then he's a lock every day of the week.
He was once a forward. He only kicked 2 goals last year with that new role, but he's got his goal-kicking boots on here this evening. Thinking about a second bounce, didn't need to because it opened up for Cornelio. Look at the run from the All-Australian Lockie Whitfield. Delidio's been an All-Australian too, and then it comes to an abrupt end as Brodie Smith got him sweet.
It was Andy here.
Got a read on it, didn't he?
He did. It was like Johan van der Haar all those years ago, Derm. He's got a nice read on it.
Yeah. And not making advantage of that.
See if we haven't had enough rule changes. We're just making a few more on the run here as Fogarty gets after it.
Oh, it's the old deliberate rule, so it still applies.
Ellis Yeoman, advantage should accrue here for the Crows. It does now. Lynch has been found by Ellis Yeoman. He can work it out, can he? He gives one to Chase Jones, who has his second of the evening. As the seconds run out here, the Giants won the final term, but the Crows won the game and go 2-0 in the JLT. Great to see Brad Crouch back and racking up the possessions. He had 31. His brother Matt had 38. And the Crows won it pretty comfortably by 18 points in the end, but encouraging signs for both clubs, in particular Adelaide, though.